Hi, this is Margaret Byrd and welcome to Color Quest and welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. Last week I had the great fortune of traveling to Prague to visit my daughter, and it was certainly a wintry experience, as late November would be in the Czech Republic. Had a great time exploring that area and doing some foraging to make some inks that I was able to bring back as a living memory of my time in Prague. But now it's December and I am back home, and it is time to start thinking about the holidays. Something that I thought might be fun to do here at Color Quest would be to look at making wraps, and that is wraps for presents, using natural color to dye pieces of cloth to use for wrapping gifts is a wonderful way to repurpose, as well as give something that has a little bit of a personal touch when you're giving gifts this year. And I'm going to look to my freezer this time to find my natural dye material, and that is in the form of food waste. I've been collecting avocado skins and pits for a very long time, and I keep a stash frozen in my freezer so that when I want to make a fresh batch of avocado skin or stone dye, I have it right there at my fingertips. So we could simply use the beautiful colors that come from avocado skin and stone to dye textile for gift wrapping. And we can also look at making patterns with a Shibori tie. So today on Color Quest, we will play around with some avocado, play around with some Shibori, and create a beautiful alternative for gift wrapping this holiday season. fun way to make designs. I just love shibori. There's so many different ways to tie. This particular one is one of my favorites. It just leaves such a beautiful designed pattern. A couple things to note is that I used polished rocks that I happen to have. However, you can go out and collect river stones or any type of rocks that you have around. You can also use marbles or glass beads. Anything that you can tie a rubber band around will work for this particular shibori style tie. Now you might be wondering why I bothered dipping them in soy milk and iron water. And the reason for that is just play around to see if I could shift the color. Now soy milk is a natural binder, and that can help with natural dyes to adhere or bind to the textile. Iron is a mordant as well as a color modifier, so it too can react to dyes in order to make a different color. Since avocado has natural tannins in the skins and stones, I thought we might get a bit of a color difference in using both of these dips, just to add another element, another dimension. I previously tried this shibori tie with the dip in soy milk, and it made a huge difference when I used it with red onion skin. Now, I'm not sure if it's because of the material that I used that I got a stronger result, but it is possible that you can have quite a difference, because if the material is not pre-treated and the soy milk is placed just in part of the textile, it will act as a binder. So you will get potentially darker colors. And that's exactly what happened when I tried it with red onion skin. I think perhaps because this particular textile I used today with the avocado skin had been pre-treated, I just happen to have a stash of those that are pre-treated with alum acetate, that perhaps I didn't see quite as drastic of a shift in color by putting a soy milk binder over the top. However, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So just know it's something that you can try. Soy milk can be used on top of textile to create different designs. You can use a paintbrush and paint it on, or in this case, dip it. And in many cases, you will see a shift where the color binds a bit more in the area where there is soy milk. I was hoping for a stronger reaction between the tannins of the avocado and the iron. It was worth a try. I always like to experiment. And if you're willing to try it out at home and experiment a little bit more, maybe you'll get a different result. Let me know. So I hope this will give you maybe an idea of a fun project to do this holiday season, and a fun way to add that personal touch to your gift giving. Next week on Color Quest, I want to look at creating a color that's not necessarily associated with the holidays, but I'm going to call it a color of the polar night or the winter nights. And that is looking at how we can make black with organic colors. This time of year here where I live, I see a lot of a holiday fruit in the form of a pomegranate, and that can be a part of a recipe to create black using natural color. So join me next week as we explore the winter color of black and the holiday fruit of the pomegranate. Thanks so much for being here. If you enjoyed working with avocado skin and stone, know that I have a course called Cookin Color. It's a digital workshop, and the dye that we work with in that course is avocado dye. It is a natural dyers 101, giving tips and tricks on how to have more success in your dye practice, and has a full-length tutorial on a dip dye project using avocado as the natural dye matter. So if you're interested in that course, there is a link below and you can go to the sales page to read about it. It is a virtual course of 17 videos with all kinds of information to help you have a little more fun in your dye practice. All right, I got to get to doing some holiday shopping and maybe some holiday gift wrapping now. Enjoy this time of year, and I look forward to seeing you next week on Color Quest.